Folks, let me remind you, what we are about to go through is something I give away for free. Simply go to onerentalatatime.com. In the lower right corner, you can have access to this spreadsheet, which has 53 years of data all the way back to 1970 across 25 or 30 different economic metrics. This is the tool that I have used to understand what is going on in the housing market. We're going to look at it again today with the lumberjack. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to look. It's been a bit since we've looked at this. We haven't had to.
Yeah, we haven't had to. So why we're going to look at this is I just want people to realize, because in the last video at the end, we talked about the only way to fix this is time, and I threw out the decade as an example. So we're going to go back into the spreadsheet, which you can all have for your email address. That's the whopping cost. Go to my website, put your email, the system automatically mails you this spreadsheet. So we're going to bring this up. We're going to dive in and talk about why I think it could be a decade, which nobody wants to hear. You can see this, Matt?
I can, in all
right.
its glory.
There you go. So again, I cleaned it up. One of my versions has color, but I just want everybody to kind of see this for what it is. I'm just going to frame in. We're going to start in 1978. Okay. So what's happening in 1978? Interest rates are 9%, and we did 4.8 million transactions. Okay. That's made up of roughly 4 million existing, 800 grand new home sales. You with me so far?
I am.
So then you can see that interest rates start going up, right?
Yep.
Right. They're above 9%.
Yeah. Until 88 or 91. I mean, yeah. 91.
Yep. So again, so they're up here. So let's just add some color so everybody sees what's going on. Let's change the color. So, okay. Right. So interest rates stay above that rate for, wow, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. It's until 1991.
12 years.
Yep.
12 years rates are above that. But what happens with transactions? So we're below 4.8. Man, we're way below 4.8. Still below 4.8. Still below 4.8. Oh, where do we go? Went too far. Oh, here we go. We finally go above 4.8. Look at that. This is why if you're a mortgage broker, real estate, you're going to have to get ready to, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. This is how you can call a transaction crash without price crash, because you can see nominal prices actually went up. Nominal, not real, nominal. Look at these price increases.
Yeah.
All these people like Meet Kevin. Remember Meet Kevin telling us if interest rates go up 1%, housing's going to crash 10%. These people. Again, these are nominal. Real is below. So again, if you adjust for inflation, it's a different story. But here, this is what's reported, nominal. So this is why I say the only way through this is time.
Yeah.
You know, this is existing home sales crashing. We go from 4 million to 2 million. Why? Because of interest rate lock-in. Rates jumped. Rates went from 9 to 16%. Of course, we didn't sell as many homes, but prices went up. People don't understand.
I mean, the numbers say it all in this particular case, because this is giving you data of what's actually what actually happened price wise in the market. Yeah. And I think that, as we look at things move to what you and I have talked about, when they didn't buy in 2020 and 2021 and early 22,
yeah,
and they didn't buy in the greatest market in history,
yeah,
you know what that means? You're not going to see another greatest market in history.
Yeah.
In history, what you will see is one that, okay, now it makes sense for you to buy. But for all those people that spent all that time investing in crash channels and calling guys like us actually in the world doing the work a bunch of idiots,
yeah,
a bunch of Pollyannas, and we don't know what we talk about. I mean, ask yourself this: who's richer today?
Yeah.
That's the question. Fair. I have my rents have never been higher. The ones that we just rented out at $19.95 a month, that's the highest rent ever received on a rehabbed product in the market.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't make the market. I just listened to it. I watched it.
Yeah. Housing affordability is something that again, I track and is on the spreadsheet. Again, folks, this is free information. And just so you know, this is not my data. It's all sourced. You can go to the source tab. If you want to argue with the data, you can go to the St. Louis Fed or whatever, right? It's all sourced. It's not, not made up stuff. But again, this housing affordability, when Crash Bros were screaming, don't buy, it was literally the best year to buy.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't know what these guys are talking about.
And
then
here's the thing.
2021 wasn't much. Yeah.
2021 was really good. It was still above average.
Yeah.
Now
exactly.
2022, but we know that that's because rates.
Yeah. Rates jumped in the summer. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Rates jumped in the summer, but you're still better than average, Mike.
Yeah. Yep. Barely. Yeah, you are.
But you're better than average. And so
you
lost the best. You lost an amazing top 10 year. You lost the best ever. You lost another top 15 year ever. You lost now an above average year. And so now does it make sense to spend next year with rates are really high? I mean, you need to start to I still haven't seen the rate actually affect the price yet.
No, it affects transactions. That's what we just proved.
Right.
It doesn't impact rates, affect transactions immediately. Rates impact transactions immediately. It doesn't impact price. If you're listening to Crash Bros still, I actually asked this question today. If you listen to a Crash Bro and you didn't buy, who do you blame? Do you blame the government, the Fed, the Crash Bro, someone else? Or you know what? Do you look in the mirror and blame yourself? I'm just wondering.
Yeah. I mean, again, at the end of the day, if you're the one, what I do is I listen to you, listen to Dion, listen to Millennial Mike, listen to a half a dozen of other guys, right? Barry Habib, like the god of the mortgage industry.
Yeah.
I listen to all these guys, right? And then I do my own homework, Marv. Then I do my own homework.
Yes, please.
Like, all right, how do these fit together? And then what am I seeing in my market?
Yes.
I'm not sitting there shouting at my broker going, hey, we should have appreciated 200% last year because that's what happened in Seattle or whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Like, that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
You got to learn your market. You got to understand what's happening in your market. And then you have to understand what's generally happening in the banking industry and in the banking market and the mortgage market. So I think that it's work, Mike. It's work. It's a lot of work.
Do the work. It's daily discipline. It's focus.
It's work.
It's all the stuff we talk about. Where can people find you?
Lumberjack Landlord, YouTube and Instagram, 11:30 a.m. Sundays, live stream. Come be a part, hang out, ask some questions. There's no stupid question.
No, absolutely not. We like helping. Thanks, buddy.
We do. Thanks, Mike.